Ah, Good morning. My name is Tumi Tladi, and I'm coming from Monday morning. Time is 90 minutes after 12 a.m. This is the first time where I'm up at this time doing the extra work. The thing is, I believe in what I'm doing. I really believe in what I'm doing, and this video is gonna be video number 17. Video number 16 I just recorded now, and then I challenged myself to do something because, like I said, it's not about many people getting hold of this content. Just one person whom this content is gonna be helpful to, and then because I am my own biggest friend, and I believe that I grow daily, because I get to learn a lot about the things I did, putting together the system, and I get to want to rectify things. I get that excitement. It excites me what I did, and I have a new system, by the way. When I'm done, I'm gonna add some projects to it. I have a new system learning from this one, and I'm getting better and better and better. I'm not gonna wait for a recruiter to contact me. There's one that has already contacted me asking for my CV, but I'm not gonna wait for them. I'm gonna continue to build. Okay, so please do like this video if you find it helpful. Leave any comment, and please do subscribe and tell your friends about the good stuff on this content. And then this content is brought to you by me, and then on this content it's gonna be all about the rawness. Nothing gets to be hidden. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are doing something interesting. You see this icon, this search icon? It's an icon. In fact, let's get more. Unfortunately, I'm using my main computer. I cannot run Visa on it. I still haven't fixed it because there's no other excuse. But but I can use some screenshots, and then you see what I'm talking about when I do Xamarin in detail on my laptop, because it runs perfect on my laptop, So but I want to talk about certain things. This image has an icon. This exclamation mark is an icon. We've seen this one. This one has several icons. This is an icon. This is an icon. This is an icon. This guy, this guy, this guy, they are all icons. This guy is an icon. This guy, that one is an icon. He's an icon. He's an icon. He's an icon. That's an icon. Also, that's an icon. Wait. That's an icon. Yes, and then this also is an icon. Lastly, this is an icon. This is an icon. Right. So, what are these things? Now, they are called font awesome. While this loads, this is another video where I'm not doing a series on services, external services, but I feel like these are critical things that I need to cover, and just to give you an idea on how to have them in a production system like mine, a production app. I only use them on their mobile application, but you can also have some for web. As you can see, they use some of their own for web. I can also do that. You see this one, they are nice. You can also do that. So this is where you get it's one platform that gives you a lot of stuff like this. Okay, so why again? It's because when I did a series on Social Explorer, I went to this project. It's a mobile shared project. Okay, now I was here, and I also did several videos for Android platform specific project and iOS platform specific project, and I showed you something which is these files called fonts, that TTF extensions. So how do we get them in here? How do they end up show the way they show up, on my app? How do you set it up, looking at the code? Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's critical because I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this project, a lot of time doing code behind what's happening with the UI and everything. So I'm just gonna do a brief UI on this one. So let me just open one UI, let it load in the meantime, and I'll come back to it. So let's get the settings. Settings is general, and then settings page. I'm only gonna do 2 views. I'll come back to this. So let's look at the website. Font awesome. And I can promise you something, all these services I'm using, I did my own research, no one taught me. You do a Google research and then you're like, oh, there's a font awesome, but the problem is, how do you make it work? Not everybody's straightforward. That's why I'm putting together this content. How did I do it? Showing the actual code. Every single thing that I believe that it's relevant with regards to reference, all the references to make it happen. So you can read your own stuff. You can read your own, what you understand about this, blah blah blah. The 6, did they release 6? It's in beta, yes. They promise a lot of stuff, okay, but I'm used to going to icons. I've already downloaded, I have already set it up. I'll show you how. So let's give it a second. Good, there we go. And our page is ready. I also need another page for, about page is good also. Although I can't show it, but let me show the one that can, okay, we're gonna do, we don't need you, we don't need that. Startup, we don't need that. Services, we need the info page, yes, this one. Okay, cool. Now let me start with the info page. So on the info page, this will be the info page for the services. Wait, it's for business. No, sorry, not for the service, it's for the business. I'm sorry. This one, business info page. And I'm still going to talk about the naming convention of these things later on. You understand why, but later on. Okay. So when I talk about this guy, you get a glimpse of what he does, But no, you should wait for it. So this is the page that I opened. How do I get this image? This guy. Actually, I'll show you the entire code, what it does. Okay. So you go to Font Awesome and you search, but first filter by free. After you have downloaded the actual fonts, filter them by free. And then there are 3 different types. We have a solid, regular, and brands. Wow, now they added the new ones. Interesting. And then here, let's see, we can look at account. You just search account and you have your font. Account, here's the one I've used. So you clicked it if you like it. There's a reason why I choose this ones instead of these ones. Give it a second. What is this now? Uploading Death Star planes. What? Okay, but the most important thing is you need to get the flavor. This one's a solid, there's a regular, and then there is brands, but brands are different. So what do you need from here? You only need this number, Unicode. That's the only thing you need. For web, that's what you use. But for Unicode, this is what you use. Please, this one, it's what you need. Okay. Cool. And they show you the use cases to use this guy, so many use cases. Okay, so you have the number. There we go. That's all you need. But how do you set it up? Now, if we go to app.xamarin, before that, you need to be able to download those fonts for each platform specific. Like for iOS, you need to dump them in resources. Please dump them here and don't do anything else. After you have extracted, don't rename the file. Do not rename the file. These are 3 files that are needed. Do not rename them. Font Awesome 5, then we have a brand, I have a regular, I have a solid. Okay, so do not rename these files. So that's for iOS. So it's been set up. But for Android, because it's currently working, we go to resources, durables, no, assets, sorry. We're going to assets. There we go again. Do not rename them. I want to bring this one of my child design, but because I'm not focused on this one, but I'm focused on the font awesome. Do not rename them. So you do have the actual physical fonts. How do you set it up in here? Before I open this file, .NET MAUI is a single project structure with the folders for platform specific, like for Android, iOS, and UI, right? They are making it easy to do this. You only add a font once, you reference them once, and then that's amazing. They have architectured their design and making it easy for us as developers. Now, this is where you set them up in app.xaml. So you can see this is application and application resources. We've been to this file before. That's why it's very important to watch all my videos if you understand exactly what I'm doing and which direction I might be taking. Please watch them. So let me just do this, just to get things to be readable and not to be disturbed by other stuff. Good. Here they are. Font awesome icons, and I use my comments. That's number one. I use comments to easy go and read stuff. I use comments, readable comments. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna notice is this tag called on platform. There we go, on platform. Now, for this one, for solid, it's an OTF file, and then I can also do it without the extension and then that thing, and without these dashes. Apparently for Android, it knows how to identify. Don't ask me which one is correct, but just do it this way. So this for Android, saying for Android, there's a platform for Android, there's the value. For iOS, it's very easy. This is the value. Please do not confuse this. And then there's gonna be of type argument string, and this is gonna be the key. Now you're gonna see the key a lot often. Also, this is gonna be a regular one because I gave it the name. You are regular because it's targeting the regular file. This one is targeting the brand, and I gave it the brand. Do you understand? So you give it the key of type string, and it knows how to get stuff. So this is where you set them up. But how do we use them? Again, let's go to info page. Now this is gonna waste time if I do the whole thing. Trust me, it's gonna waste time. But let me go to where, if you look at this label and with the text name, you would see, there we go, wait. Yes, rather business name. So this is the business name we're looking at. This business name, and you can see there's something on top. I have a business info, something on top. I have a business owner, something on top. So how do we get these icons? So this one is for the store. I had to search around. So there we go. I told you only need the number. It's a 4 character number only. F5 4F. If you cannot resolve it, you have a problem. But then again, to use them, you need to use this. And #X. And you need to have a semicolon at the end. That's a naming convention. And notice where I put it. I put on a text the attribute, or is it a property? What are you called? Are you called property or attribute? Let me not confuse my viewers, the people that are watching the video right now. Let's do a bit of a research. It's a property. I'm gonna call it. It's a property. Here we go. Get inside. For me, it's a property. Let's leave this attribute stuff. I don't know attribute. It's a property. In C#, it's a property. Okay. So you need to know to which property this thing is going to be assigned to. Now, you cannot have the icon and the name in the same line for text property. You have to choose. That's how we do it this way. Oh, I regret doing this now. I regret doing this because I don't want to make this video long, but I regret doing this. So that way, this is a way of getting what? You are getting the actual key that represents the icon. It will resolve it. You're getting the actual key that represents the icon. It will resolve it. Like I said, I regret doing this. Okay, let's give it a second until it finishes up. Okay, what did I do now? Like, what did I do? The disk is running not too much. The memory is, it's picking up, but what did I do wrong? Is there anything else that's bothering this thing? Come on, Visual Studio. Seriously? Like, seriously? Sorry for that silence. I went to check on my pots because I'm still busy cooking. No, but this is selfish though. No, this is selfish. But don't you worry, I have alternative ways of doing this thing. That's why my project is on version control. It's fine. Let's just quickly use, I'm gonna use the better one, Azure DevOps. I believe it's very better. It's easy. Let's go Azure DevOps. I feel like it's easy because the IDE for GitHub, because I'm using black theme. Is it black theme? Oh no, dark theme or dark mode. Yeah, dark mode for the theme. So, but I've seen that the IDE to show code for Azure DevOps, it's good. It's very, very good. Like it shows me that this can be the experience for, it's like the experience of Visual Studio. Okay, where do I want to go is, yes, this is where we were. And then we went to the views, and then we went to content pages, and then we went to business, and then we went to business info. Cool. And then we can move this guy on the side a bit because we need more room. And something that also is interesting is this. Azure DevOps is good. It's very, very good. Okay. So I was saying you need this guy to be able to get the icon to show. Those three and this guy. And like I said, it cannot be a text anything. It also won't work. But then again, if you look at the style, look at the style. See, I'm reusing the code. So let's come back here, and then let's open this guy in a new page. This one, a new page. Because I'm not gonna wait for Visual Studio. She's doing stuff. Nah, I'm not gonna wait for it. So this one. So we wanna trace this business. This is the line I'm at. Oh, you can do the line. Oh, this is nice. This is Microsoft for you. I wanna trace this static resource with the key business info 0. I wanna trace it. So it's easy for me to trace it to go to business info. There we go, 0. So this is the style for it, where I say the font size for that icon, for this icon, is gonna be 40. And also the text color is gonna, you see, reusing code, color that gray, and we have it upstairs. Color that gray, this one. So I'm reusing the code. And then horizontal text alignment is going to be at the center. We can see that horizontally it's at the center. Lastly, I want to focus on this is this font family. So Font Awesome, they make use of a font family, and I'm still putting static resource to say go and look for this key, and we can see where the key is. And here's a key, Font Awesome icon for which flavor solid, and that's how you end up having that icon there. So in a nutshell, that's how it's supposed to be, in a nutshell. So let me go quickly to settings page, just to pick up one. Let's look for this one of the bell. This one is on the settings page. Again, we go through this guy and say I don't want to focus anymore. I want to go to general, and I want to go to settings page, this one. So settings page has a default username. If you like to be notified, I believe that's the text. Yes, if you like to be notified by SMS for a pickup, we know this is the text 116, but I'm talking about, I see I have the code, and I have what makes it work, and I have static resource settings for settings 0. Let's look for settings 0. Settings info, there we go. This whole guy, again, text 40. So I'm gonna find a way to still reuse this. You see, it's practically the same. Dark gray, it's centered, and it's using solid. So it's kind of like code duplicate, and that's not right. So I should just find a way to rename it right. The reason why I rename it settings because it targets settings page. Not the page. It's it targets the settings tab and the info page by default. So settings tab, info page, that one targeted business tab and info page, and I have other. Yes, so that's how you set up. It's very easy, it's very efficient. I just need to code reuse to make it work the right way. Okay, and then that's it with regards to Font Awesome. Simple thing to use. I can't wait to see what the team is gonna do for .NET MAUI. Maybe they wanna do something. I don't know what's wrong with this IDE. Okay, but also when it comes to I want to say something. When it comes to what you call this web application, in fact, I do have something. So let's open a web application. I'll show you how I have it. In the meantime, let's navigate to any of the web applications. So let's do this. We don't want mobile. Let's go for web, and then let's go for views. and then let's go for layout in shared, and let's go for layout file. Okay, what I wanted was any of this is okay. Any of this is okay. Right, let's give it a second to spin. Then you can also use the font awesome for web, like I said, and I just remembered I have something for web. Okay, so the way I have it, it's for these icons. You see these icons, Facebook, these guys, those are the icons coming from Font Awesome, these ones. So you can go nuts really to do this. So let's see how we did it. So firstly, you need to bring them in. The styles for them. Now, there we go. CDN for Font Awesome. See, I'm still using comments. CDN for Font Awesome. So I'm like, go and get this one remotely, you know. Styles, that's a rel link style, and this the address. So I'm using 5.14.0. It knows how to get it. And I'm also using this one for Bootstrap. It knows how to get it. They work to make it work. Some of them are internally, some of them, but this one it's for those icons on the footer. Let's try to navigate to the footer quickly. And here's the footer. If you look at the icons for social media, remember these ones? And there we go. For Facebook, you see, this class I was talking about, it starts with the I tag. That's how you reference it. There we go. I class fast fab something. This is a Unicode. Fast is a Font Awesome solid, Font Awesome user circle. But this one obviously was different. Font Awesome. What is B for? Bold. I don't know. No, brand. No, brand. Sorry, brands. This one is for brands. And then Font Awesome. This one is for Facebook. It's for Twitter. It's Instagram. It's for WhatsApp. And then this is what you end up seeing here. So that's how you get to use it. Like I said, the video was meant to be short, simple, and sweet. And with that being said, I think, yeah, that's it. I think we are done. I'm not going to entertain this thing. So invest into knowing these services. They are helpful. Invest in knowing how to make use of them. They're helpful. And then, yeah, this will speed up their productivity in your system. Particularly the mobile application makes it amazing, the user interface, but also on the web people go nuts doing stuff like this. It's incredible. So I thank you. I hope you found this video helpful, and please tell your friends about content on this stuff. We don't hide anything, we find solution. And I want to say something about this. Like I said, I'm gonna show you the things that we go through with regards to stuff like this. I don't know why Anna is doing this. I don't know, because it should quickly, immediately navigate me and say, okay, you want to see text prop. I don't know what else I did to make this thing angry, but this can slow the productivity, you know, for your system. So be aware of the machines that you use. They need to be powerful in order for you to code. All right, thank you.